If you're looking to start selling digital products on Etsy, then you're going to want to watch this video, as today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that you need to succeed as a digital product seller. Hi there, my name's Alicia, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you something that I'm super passionate about, and that is selling digital products on Etsy. I've had a few people reach out to me over email, through some of the past video comments as well, about how they can get started selling digital products on Etsy. A couple of you have even reached out to say that you have started your Etsy shop, but you're not seeing those sales that you would like. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you just 3 things that you need to succeed as a digital product Etsy shop. Are you ready? Let's go. So the very first thing is creating a product that people actually want, or that solves a problem or need. This might seem obvious, but it is worth mentioning. You want to make sure that you have a digital product that people actually want or are willing to pay for. So that means doing your research, figuring out what customers actually want in your niche, and then what are they willing to pay for it. I see so many sellers get this step wrong. They either create products that aren't really useful, or they don't solve a problem for their customers. So make sure you focus on creating a great product, a product that people want, and a product that people are willing to pay for. As an example, in my Etsy shop, Penny Street Studio, I sell Canva templates. Now these Canva templates specifically save my customers time. My ideal customer is either a freelancer, a solo entrepreneur, or a small business owner. For example, they might be a virtual assistant. To save my customer time, I have created templates like service and pricing guide templates. I've created lead magnet templates, and even simple one-page websites to help my customers run their own businesses, save time, and get clients. It's easy to just list any old digital product in the hopes that somebody will buy it. For example, you could list just a generic digital planner, right? But unless these products solve a problem or need for your customers, I'm sorry to say, but unfortunately, you're just not going to see those sales come in that you wished for. It's easy just to whip up a digital product, a generic journal, for example, or digital planner, and then hope that customers are going to buy it. But unless you create something specific that your customer needs, then you're just not going to see those sales that you hope for. So instead, if you did want to create digital planners, it's a great niche to get yourself into, then you want to just create something a little bit more specific. Now, don't get me wrong, selling digital planners is a great idea. I'm not saying to forget creating digital planners altogether, because people are actively searching for digital planners. What I'm suggesting is going that one step further and thinking, okay, what digital planners can I create in a specific niche or for a specific customer that's going to help them and solve their problems or their needs? For example, you might want to create a digital planner for people that have ADHD. This planner could be created and designed based on the latest neuroscience and behavioral psychology research to help optimize the neurodivergent brain. Or maybe you could create printable planners or digital planners based on the fitness industry, maybe like an in-depth nutrition and exercise plan. Perhaps you could create a mood tracker or fitness tracker. Within the planner, you could create additional tips and tricks to help your customer reach their health goals. Now, let's say you want to get into the printable artwork or art prints niche. Now, you might come to me and say,
Alicia, well, I don't think that artwork actually solves a need or a problem.
And I'm going to have to argue with you on that one. Creating a digital print can be more than just a pretty piece of artwork. It can be an experience for your customer and even evoke happiness, relaxation, or whatever feeling that you want to evoke. It could act as a reminder to stay focused on their goals, add beauty to their home or their home office, or simply just bring joy to your customer. So whenever you're creating your digital products, don't just think of them as just a simple digital file. Think of it as an experience or a solution for your customers, or how it can make their life easier or better in some way. In my second shop, Over the Moon's Print Co., I offer whimsical artwork for nurseries and young children's rooms. These prints are designed to bring a smile to the face of the children and their parents. They evoke feelings of joy, happiness, and add a touch of whimsical charm to any child's space. Okay, so now that you have an idea of what products you actually need to create, let's move on to the second thing you need to succeed as a digital seller on Etsy. And that is consistent promotion and marketing. Many people think that once they open up their Etsy shop, they list their products, the sales are just going to come rolling in. And although that can sometimes happen, unfortunately, for most cases, this isn't true. You might have the best product in the world, honestly, but if you don't have a way of getting it in front of your customers, then unfortunately you're not going to get any sales. Good marketing and promotion will get your digital products in front of the right people. It will get your Etsy shop noticed, and it will in turn get you more sales. Now, without overwhelming you, there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of ways that you can market your Etsy shop and your listings. But the key here is to find a strategy that works best for you and your customers. For me, I like to focus on research and Etsy SEO in order to get organic traffic to my Etsy listings. This means optimizing my Etsy listings and shop with specific keywords that I know that my customers are searching for. You can optimize your listing by adding keywords to your titles, your description, even your tags. You'll also want to make sure that your branding and your Etsy listing images are on point. There's no point in working super hard on your keyword research and your Etsy SEO for your customer to land onto your Etsy listing image, so the thumbnail, and then lose the sale because their branding, or they might not find that initial image attractive enough. You can also market your Etsy shop and your listing through social media, so things like Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, Twitter. The list goes on, right? Now, promoting your digital products can be time consuming. I know, I hear you, but it will be worth it when you start seeing those results. Now, personally, I've used a few different methods for promoting my products. One of them being Pinterest. So what I do is I create attractive looking pins, and I pin these to my own boards. I also pin them to relevant group boards as well. I use a scheduling tool called Tailwind in order to bulk schedule and bulk pin a whole heap of my images. This way I can save time, and it also keeps me on track of my Pinterest goals as well. Another way that you can market your Etsy listings in a way that I actually use myself is using Etsy ads. With these ads, you can target customers based on their search terms. The great thing about Etsy ads is that you only pay once a person clicks on your ad, which means that you don't have to waste a whole heap of money in order to get your listings in front of more people. Also, getting started with Etsy ads can be super affordable. I think you can start with as little as $1 per day. With the help of Etsy ads, personally, I've been able to get my products in front of the people that actually want to buy it. And I have no doubt that it is the exact reason why I'm able to get daily sales in my Etsy shop. Now, just a heads up, when it comes to Etsy ads, you do want to make sure that you have a strategy in place to see success. If you do want to utilize Etsy ads, I would highly recommend making sure that you have a strategy in place so that way you are getting the results from your ad spend. Now, I wouldn't recommend diving into Etsy ads before learning a little bit more about it, but if you are ready to utilize Etsy ads to start seeing more sales, get daily sales like I have in my own Etsy shop, then you'll want to check out my friend Karen's course called Planners to Profits. Now, don't let the name of this course fool you. Although there is a strong focus on people selling digital planners on Etsy, this course will also help you if you are selling any type of digital product. I am confident that Planners to Profits is the most comprehensive course based on Etsy ads that I have ever taken personally. And the training within this program is from a full-time six-figure Etsy seller. Karen has shared her own experience and her strategies so that you can start seeing results from Etsy ads too. I'll leave my referral link to Planners to Profits in the description box below so you can see whether or not this course is right for you. So these are just a few of the ways that you can market and promote your Etsy shop and your listings. The key here is to figure out what works best for you. If you like Pinterest marketing, go ahead and do that. If your customer resonates with Instagram or Facebook, then perhaps give that a go. And whatever you don't like or whatever's not working, just put that to the side and move on to something else. Okay, so let's move on to the last thing you're going to need to succeed as a digital product seller on Etsy. Drum roll, please. So the last thing you're going to need is persistence and dedication. I bet you were waiting for some super secret, incredible, never been heard before strategy, right? Well, if there is such a thing, I haven't found it. And if you find it, please let me know. But honestly, what I can tell you is that success on Etsy requires hard work and dedication. And if you put in the hard work, you create amazing products and you keep at it all the time, even when things are really, really low, then the rewards are worth it. Now, with any business, online, offline, in person, brick and mortar, there will be ebbs and flows. There's no doubt about it. And the same applies for Etsy sellers too. There will be times throughout the year when things are going really, really well. You'll have those peaks. And there will be times when things are slow. But the most important thing is to not get discouraged and to not give up. Keep creating and developing products that people want. Research and update your keywords, your titles, your description, even your thumbnail images. Redo your branding if you need to. Perhaps you might need to look into using different tags for your Etsy listings. There might even be times where you need to redo a product or scrap a product completely and try something new. And I just want to remind you, although in my main Etsy shop, Penny Street Studio, I have gained over 1,000 sales, back in 2019, I started with, yes, you guessed it, 0 sales. So please don't feel discouraged if you're not getting those immediate results. Stay focused, keep pushing, keep creating amazing products, and your hard work will pay off. I promise.